It's time to start implementing. In this video, you'll create a fragment for the title screen of our trivia app, inflate its layout, and place it into the activity view. So select File, New, Fragment, Fragment blank. This brings up the new Android component dialog to create the new fragment. For fragment name, use title fragment. Uncheck Create Layout XML, include fragment factory methods, and include interface callbacks. Then select Finish. The starter project contains the layout we're using, while the factory methods and interface callbacks aren't useful for our app. Now opening up the new title fragment, it's not as blank as I would like. So I'm going to begin by deleting this argparam stuff in the to-do, as well as the code that's returning the text view. And now it doesn't compile, because we do have to return a layout in onCreateView. Now to make things easier, the layout has been provided by the starter code in the project, and is called Fragment Title, using the same naming convention we use for activity layouts. In our activity, we use databindingutil.setContentView to get the binding class from a layout. Since we're in a fragment, setContentView does not exist, which means that we need to call databindingutil.inflate with the provided layout inflator, the layout resource ID, the provided view group it will be hosted by, and false, to prevent it from being attached to the view group. The app still doesn't compile, because you also have to return binding.root, which contains the root of the layout we've just inflated. So now our fragment code is inflating the correct layout, but it isn't yet contained by our activity, so it's not visible. We can add the fragment right into the activity main layout. Go to the linear layout and create a fragment tag inside of it. We need to give a fragment created in this way an ID, and set Android:name to the full path of our fragment class. Then we'll set the layout width and layout height to match parent, and we're done. When we launch the app, it's no longer an empty shell. We have our fragment displaying inside of our activity. We still can't navigate anywhere, but that's coming next.